The Mona Lisa lives in the Louvre Museum in Paris. She is acclaimed to be the most watched, the most paraded, the most written about, the most visited work of art in the entire world. Mona Lisa would fit into Carrick Hill beautifully. But like any great work of art, this Da Vinci masterpiece started as a simple idea in one man's head, a blank canvas and a paintbrush in his hand. What Mona Lisa is to Da Vinci, what Carrick Hill is to Adelaide. Good afternoon and welcome. My name is Lindsay Warner, and before we proceed I do need to touch on the legalities associated with sale by auction, and they are as follows. Any person may bid in person or by their proxy, subject to the conditions of auction, and of course display your allocated number. As a vendor's representative, that's me, I may mark up to 2 vendor bids up to, but not including the reserve price. I will announce them as a vendor's bid. There will be no bidding after the fall of the hammer. Once you are successful at above the reserve price, we'll invite you to come forward, complete and sign the contract and pay the specified and the agreed deposit. As the auctioneer, I do reserve the right to sign the contract on behalf of the vendor or the purchaser. And once you are successful today, you will have an insurable interest in this beautiful home. We strongly recommend you take out the appropriate insurance cover to protect all you've acquired here today. And of course, there is no calling off rights associated with sale by auction. We offer all the land a certificate of title 5869 folio 20 and 58358 folio 809. Settlement has been laid down for the 20th of June 2014, and of course the deposit is as per agreed with your bidder registration forms. Inclusions and exclusions are exactly as per the contract. That's it. That's the legals. Are there any questions regarding the auction process or how the sale will be conducted here today?
We are buyers and representing principals in Beijing.
Yes.
We would like to know if we can pay the deposit via deposit bond drawn on the Bank of China, and on the day of settlement, settle in Chinese RMB at the exchange rate on the day. Thank you very much for the question regarding the deposit. As per the terms and conditions, the deposit is payable today. You can do it by electronic transfer from your bank. It will be in Australian dollars, or if you have a cheque, we will take that today, which obviously will have cleared funds within it. So, number one question, deposit payable today. You are bidding on a cash unconditional basis. A deposit bond will not be possible for your deposit today. Does that answer your question? Yes, it does. Thank you very much. Any other questions?
Yes.
Yes, madam.
We're fine art auctioneers and valuers, and we've secured a French Chateau estate collection of Louis XVI furniture, which will be transported to Adelaide for an international auction. And we are bidding today to secure Carrick Hill as the perfect venue to conduct the auction. However, due to time constraints, we'll need access in 30 days, but can't settle for 60. If you will allow us access to the property in 30 days, we'll pay $50,000 of premium on whatever the sale price is. Is that acceptable? And we bid on that basis.
Thank you very much. Best of luck with all your endeavours as well in securing a great venue for your auction. I can confirm the settlement is 30 days, being Friday the 20th of June, so you can take possession in 30 days with the opportunity to use that for a storage facility at or after settlement. In regard to the second part of your question, you'll need to bid today on a cash unconditional basis, and you'll need to be the highest bidder, whatever that amount is, above what other bidders here are today. So bid with confidence and bid strongly so that, of course, your opportunity can be moved forward. So thank you very much for the question. Thank you. Any other questions, ladies and gentlemen? Well, obviously questions indicate interest, and I hope that transpires into bidding in a few moments' time. In an age of increased appreciation for fine art, this classic period residence continues to grow in importance. It is a gallery of glass, marble, timber, limestone, freestone, all blended together in a kaleidoscope of colours and shapes, which invites you to ponder its origin and work on what importance it is in today's market. As custodian of the city skyline, this glorious matriarch sits on some 100 acres of land. She not only represents the power and wealth integrity of a bygone era, she will continue to represent those things for hundreds of years to come. Over 18 main rooms, Two majestic levels. The versatility of the home will only be tested by the level of your fitness and the creativity of your imagination. But also I'd like to put a few other things into perspective. If you've ever had the opportunity to travel through the countryside of France, you'll see this style of home which dates back to the 1600s. It was a type of estate that the generals were rewarded by Caesar for serving king and country, or given an estate like this as a reward for their endeavours. But also, of course, the original owners, the Hayward family, shipped the entire internal fixtures and fittings out from England in 1936, and this home became the flagship of their empire. Of course, in 1961, Edward Hayward was knighted for his service to community. I can make no guarantees you'll become a knight within this castle, but I can guarantee that the opportunity for this home to be released again to the private market or a property like this will never happen in my lifetime, and may I suggest not in yours. But of course, historically, works of art, pieces of beauty have been named after women. 70s rock legend Elvis Costello summed up Carrick Hill as follows: "She may be the face you can't forget, a place of pleasure, no regret, maybe your treasure with a price you'll have to pay. She'll be the beauty, not the beast, maybe the famine or the feast, maybe 100 different things within the measure of your day." Now, Elvis Costello would be very proud of me. I sung it much better than him. But buyers, your patience is respected, your enthusiasm is palatable, and your bidding is appreciated. Ladies and gentlemen, 46 Carrick Hill Drive, a living, breathing masterpiece. I'm in your hands. An opening bid and offer, please. Start us away. The question evolves into a bid, madam and sir. Start us away. Is it say $18 million anywhere, surely? Fair and reasonable number at 18? 15 million. Thank you very much. And welcome to the bidding, sir, at 15 million. And simply round up by a $1 million rise from here, looking for 250. Sorry? 250 at 16 million, 250, looking for $17 million now. At 250, we've got round me up to 17. First call at 16,250, second call, third, last, final call at
15,250 here.
Yes, 16,250,000. 15,250. Thought you were going to bid with 16 million. I was just jumping ahead of the game. At 15,250 now. At 15,250, looking for $16 million now. At 15,16, I've got, thank you. 250, 500 now. At 15,500 now, looking for 16. At 15,500, first call at 15,500. Second call, third, last and final call. Are we done, finished and silent at that number? At 15.5, looking for the 16. Well, ladies and gentlemen, just to move things along, I'll move a vendor bid closer to our guide and up to $18 million. I think it's a fair and reasonable expectation. Up to $18 million now, I'll simply take another 500 rise from here. At $18 million I've got. At $18 million now. Thank you to the opening bids, but we're moving along quite quickly, may I suggest. At $18 million. First call. At $18 million. Second call. Great value. Great opportunity. Third, last and final call at $18 million. Are we done, finished and silent? Yes, sir.
Tell you what I'll do. I'll give you $17 million.
Thank you. And that'd be a good bid too. At $17 million, I appreciate. I was just moving things along, but happy to come back, meet the market and move forward from there. At $17 million with number one. Sorry? Quarter at 17,250 now. Looking for 5, we'll be going up in 250s. 17.5, 18, can I suggest? First call at 17.5. Second call, third, last and final call at 17,750 or 18, sir. Confirm your bid. 17,750. Thank you at 17,750 and 18 million now. At 18, I've got perhaps a big bold bid. 500, 18.5. At 18.5, can I suggest 19 million now? At 18.5, I've got first call. Second call at 18.5. Third, 19. 19 I've got. At 19, perhaps 20 million if you like now. 19 I've got. At $19 million, 20 I've got now. At 20... 500, 19.5, happy to work with you. At 19.5, passages. Quarter, 750. At 19,750 now. At $90,750, looking for the 20. Once, twice. Third, 20. At 20 with number 4, and welcome to the bidding. At $20 million I've got. 22.50. At 22.50 and 5 if you like. At 2.50 here in front. Once, twice. Third, last, final call.
21 million.
21 million, thank you. Good, strong, solid bid. On the right at 21. 22, perhaps come back at him. Another taunt if you like. At $21 million I've got now. Once at 21 million. Second.
I'll give you 200.
21 and 200. At 21 and 200, happy work number 1. At 20 and 200 now. 23. At 300 now, is that 1 million you're going to give me, sir? No, 100,000, thank you. At 21 now, 300. At 300 now, looking for 500, can I suggest it? Same. At 200 now. At 300, 500 now. At 21, 500 I've got. At 21, 5. At 21.5, 21,750. At 21,750 I have now 22. At 22 and perhaps 22.5 if you like. 22 on the left-hand side. 15,000. 22 and 15. Thank you. At 22 and 15. At 22 and 15 I've got. Round me to 50 now. At 15 I've got. At 15,000 on top of the 22. Once, twice. Third. Same. 15.30. At 30 I've got. At 30 now looking for 50. Round me up surely. At 50. At 22 million and 50. 15, that is 45. At 22 million and 45 I've got. At 45 now, perhaps bring them up to 100. At 22 million and $45,000. 45, another 15, 60. At 60 I've got now. At 22 million and 60. 60? 75. At 75 I've got. I suggest the next one's 90, perhaps if there's a pattern here. At 22 million and 90. Sorry, 75. At 75 I've got now. At 22 million and $75,000.
I'll give you 10,000.
85. At 85 I've got. At 22 and 85. At 85 round me to 100. Can I suggest it for you? At 85 I've got. Once, twice, third, last, final call. 21. At 21. At 22 million $100,000 I've got.
10,000.
Sorry, sir.
I'm giving you 10.
Another 10. At 85 that's 95. At 22 million and $95,000. 95, thank you, and 10 at 110. At 110 I've got. 110 and 20. At $120,000 here. At 120, 130. At 130, 22, 130. At 22, 140. Looking for 150 now if you like. 22, 140 now. At 22 million, 140.
You meant to do what you told me, all right? What's going on?
150 with number 2. At 22, 150. At 22, 150 now. Once, twice. 22, 140. I just confirm it, you weren't giving me another 10. At 22, 150 then, 140, sorry. I thought you were moving up another 10, just in difference to your partner there. At 22, 140. At 22, 140 now. You can bid again if you like, I'm happy to take it. At $22,140,000. Once, twice, 140, perhaps roll me up a considerable amount of money more. At 22, 140. Third, last, final call. Ladies and gentlemen, Carrick Hill, majestic skyline, 16 May rooms at $22,140,000. Once, twice, bids in the middle. Third, last, final call. Are we done, finished and silent? Well, ladies and gentlemen, bear with me just one minute. Have a quick chat to my vendor. Back in just one moment. Any instructions?
Yeah. Sad to say, whatever.
22,140,000.
Reserve, I've got authority that is actually planted right on the number.
No worries.
Disappointed, but
Okay, happy to work with you then. No worries. Thank you. Well, Well, ladies and gentlemen, sad but true, and again a beautiful masterpiece, a place to put your own Mona Lisa. Our instructions are clear and quite precise. At $22,140,000, madam, just confirm your bid for me, please. Number 2, we are selling today. No second chances, a place to call home. I'm in your hands now for a final bid here. Selling today, $22,140, last chance. 10, 150. At 150 you got now, and 60 you need. 55. At 55 now, 150, 155, 165. At 165. 165 and 180. At 180 on the right-hand side. At 180 I've got 180, 195. At 195. 22, 195, 197 and a half. At 190, 200. 200 now. At 22 and 2. At $22,200,000 here in front. 22, 10, 20, 30, 10, 2 and a half, 2, 2 and a half. At 202 and a half, 205. At 205 now. At 205, 22, 200 and 2 and a half, 5, sorry. At 5 I've got. Selling today. Madam, you speak my language. Was that a dim sim order, or are you making a bid? Good lucky number, 288. 20,288. Happy to work with you, and thanks for the order. At 22,288. Here on.
Auctioneer, you will sell it to me now, won't you?
Madam, I'm about to call the property 3 times. We are selling today, and if nobody else bids, you'll be the very fortuitous owner. At number 88. At 22,288, that'd be 98 and 103. At 103 at 22,303.
No, too much money.
What about another 88? At 303. At $22,303,000 on the left-hand side.
No, too much money.
Selling today. Thank you very much for your attention here today. At $22,303,000. Selling today. You're out in the middle. Back out the middle, you're out. At $22,303,000, selling today, no second chances, once, twice, third, last, final call, last opportunity, going, sold. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of our vendor, thank you very much for those instructions. We appreciate the time you've taken here today. For any real estate inquiries in the Springfield area, please give our team a call. Enjoy the day. Arrive safely. Thank you.